Hey yo man, welcome back. This is your big homie Church Boy 334, and you are currently tuned into the Chop Shop. And the track y'all just got done listening to was Sinner Like Me by the big homie Mister ATL, who's currently on the line. Hey yo ATL, what's going on, family?
Hey, what's up, Church Boy, man? We up in here, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling blessed, man. How you doing today?
Man, I'm blessed. Can't complain, man. Every day is productive and positive, man. I'm around this area all day, man.
Amen, man. That right there is truly a blessing to hear, man. But hey, for everyone who don't know, and for all of your new fans that you're getting ready to get, if you don't mind, please elaborate on what ATL stands for.
Oh, definitely, man. Well, ATL was the nickname given to me in high school, my 12th grade year. What's crazy is when 106 and Park used to be out, there was this group called ATL, and they were an R&B group, right? So around that time, we just signed our second production deal, label deal with Lou Kemp. So we was in the studio, and the video came on 106 and Park, and the homie Slim Terror was like, man, they sing, they dance, they rap. He was like, man, you do all that, but you do it better. He was like, man, you the real ATL, you the real Mister ATL. And so it was just like a joke, but it really stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time you see me and people see me, like, what up, ATL? And ironically enough, I started going to Alabama State that fall. So, you know, when you're out of state, whatever city you're from, they call you that. So if you're from New York and you're in Florida, they call you New York or whatever. So I went to Alabama, and everybody started calling me ATL. They didn't know my real name, but everybody knew me as ATL, Mister ATL. And what's crazy is the people from Atlanta was calling me ATL too. So it just stuck, man, and I started with the name Mister ATL. And so, you know, a quick story about what it means. I was supposed to sign a label deal in 2009, and they invited me down, wine and dine me and everything, and showed me the big studio and the big building. And so, you know, I was like, wow, this is really about to happen. This is my real opportunity to break into the industry for real. You know, I was doing my thing before, but now I got a label, and A&R is really looking at me. So I was excited, man. I went down, recorded some songs, met with all the producers and artists and stuff, and it was a great time, man. And I can remember I recorded a song with Rayani, shout out to Rayani, called Black Love. And in the song I was talking about love and God and just relationships and just loving on each other, you know what I'm saying? And at that time, my music was starting to change because, you know, I was still secular, but I stopped rapping about the guns and the girls and the money, and it started to change to more positive stuff because I was changing my life.
Right.
You know, I started to grow up and mature, so my music started to mature as well. And I can remember we met one day, and the CEO and all the A&Rs listened to the music, and I'm like, man, we love the song. This is the hit. This is the commercial hit right here. And he was like, but do you think you can change the lyrics, man? Because you're talking about God a lot, and I don't know if that's really going to sell. I don't know if that's going to be a market because people look at you, they see your image, and you're talking about God, it's going to be real forceful. I don't know if that's going to sell. So the whole time, I'm like, okay, you know, I don't know what to think about that. You know what I'm saying? I can remember leaving the meeting like, man, this dude really want me to change and compromise my faith, man, you know, or what I know. And so I can remember going back home. I was about to hit the road back to Alabama State, and the A&R had called me, and he was like, ATL, man, we love you your style, blase, but at this time it's not gonna work, man. It's not gonna work. And I was hurt, man. I was devastated. We said our goodbyes. He said, yo, we'll see you in the future, man. We'll see you at top, this and that. You know, so it was a mutual goodbye, but I was devastated, man. I broke down in the car, I started crying. I was like, man, I missed my opportunity. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And at that moment, God came over me with a calming spirit. He was like, man, listen, just calm down. It's gonna be all right. Because everything, all the success that you had in secular, you're going to see that same success times 10 in gospel. Just give your gift back over to me and see what I do with it. And so from that day on, I gave my gift back over to God, and the next day, man, I dedicated my crafts to being gospel. And so ATL went from the city that I represent to now the kingdom that I represent. So ATL stands for Anointing the Lord. And so that's where the name came from.
Man, wow. And see, I love that testimony, man. And I truly do applaud you on your boat. Because, man, you had an opportunity that a lot of people would kill for. But at the same time, you did not let that shake you, nor did you allow that to turn you away from God, man. I already know that God is blessing you. God is already blessing you for that, man. For real. So, man.
Definitely, man, definitely.
So, man, going back to what you said, if now just to all of our listeners, if you've never seen this man perform, this is somebody that you all have to see in concert to truly get just to truly appreciate the art for it. Cause I still remember my first time seeing you perform was like maybe like in 2011, and you and a partner of yours, I know y'all performed at a sorority event, and man, it was and the presence that you left on stage. Oh my gosh, man, that was literally, to this day, that's still literally one of the best performances that I have ever seen. Going at a church,
I
man.
Appreciate it,
for real, man. So man,
I appreciate it, my brother.
So man, so like we know you rap, we know you sing, we know you dance, and we know that right there is still something new. I guess that's kind of new to the church to see that in that trifecta like that. So let me ask, so have you, or do you feel like you get a lot of criticism from some of the older saints because of the way that you perform or that you minister?
Man, where do I begin? Let me, and for everybody out there listening, man, don't get deterred when you do get criticism or when people do talk down about you, because again, I had to take myself out of the equation.
Right.
Because, the younger me, when I was fresh in gospel, I didn't know how to take it. I was just like, oh, word? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? But now I'm mature as a man in the spirit, you know what I'm saying? I understand that, hey, it's not about me. You can hate all you want, but it's about God. So I got to keep doing God's ministry, no matter what they say about me. But yeah, man, I've been kicked out of churches.
Oh man, my
song has been banned from radio before. I've been kicked out of major artists' concert. I'm not gonna say any names, but I remember, man, the major artists came down and people told us to get out because they thought we was trying to take the shine from them, man, and they kicked us out, man. But yeah, man, it's a part of the game, man, because people don't quite understand, either it's the lyrics or the look, you know what I'm saying? And even now with Beauty, my new single, people are still unsure, because I remember Rapzilla, man, shout out to Rapzilla, they picked up the song on their channel and they made it one of their feature videos. I can remember people on there, they were making they were making some comments about, hey man, it's not Christian music, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, yo, that's kind of crazy, man, but at the end of the day, I understand, because people are they're not ready for it, you know what I'm saying? Because the song and the way that I deliver it is not for the church. You know what I'm saying? I don't make music for the church. I make music for the people who are lost out there who don't understand the church. Because if I made music directly for the church, I'm leaving those people out who really need to understand the church. You know what I'm saying? So to all my artists out there, man, don't make your music, you know what I'm saying, for the Christian audience, because the Christian audience already understand.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You need to make music that can touch the lost souls. And I really feel like a lot of Christian artists don't want to do that because they feel like they'll be compromising. But you got to understand, man, when you do go out to these events, are you really just doing Christian events, or are you trying to expand to other areas? Because if Jesus was alive right now, would he really be just in churches? You know what I'm saying? He'll be out there with the goons on the street trying to get them to understand exactly what it is that he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
And a lot of people, they disagree with. I remember at a point in time, man, I was only getting booked for clubs and secular events, and I was asking God, like, yo, why are churches not wanting me to come? But he was like, listen, I need you here right now. This is the season where you got to go out there and you got to reach the masses, because if you're just doing church events, you're missing out on all the people who don't understand. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I get criticized. Even with the video, man, I don't know if you checked out the video, people were like, oh man, you're dancing and you're rapping and you're singing that. You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy. We never thought about this. I'm like, well, yeah, it's time to change. You can't stay stagnant. If we stay stagnant, then it's gonna be the same mindset, man. So yeah, it's hate, but at the same time, it's more love than hate. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the hate too, because it just let me know that people are talking about it, and the more people that talk about it, the more people they're gonna see, and the more souls is gonna be saved from it, man. Amen, man.
And that right there is true, man. Because I know one slogan I always hear is that you cannot save the saved. Meaning that, man, it has to be somebody there to bridge that gap between the world and the church. Man, once again, I definitely applaud you on that, man. I know that God will have his seasons where he takes us out of our comfort zone. But at the same time, when he takes us out of our comfort zone, he's sending us out there for a reason. He ain't God ain't gonna send you nowhere lost, man. But man, even with that, man, we can tell that holy hip hop in itself is changed, as well as we're starting to cross over more, man. Because just like Lecrae is one of the first. You know, he's one of the ones that really helped push holy hip hop and got it to one of the levels where it's at now. With him doing the cypher on BET, the songs he have now, with another artist, Andy Mineo, who's on 116, he has some of his songs featured in different movies and shows, man. And so everything is changing now. So man, what exactly are your thoughts on the direction that holy hip hop is going in now?
To be honest, man, I'm gonna be real. I'm a realist, man. I really feel that it's in a good position. Again, it's a lost market, and what I mean by that is it's a market that's been out for years. A lot of people don't understand, man. Danny Wilson, who's a good friend of mine, he actually started the imprint of holy hip hop. So as you see today, like he started years and years ago, man. They've been doing it for some years, man, and people are now starting to, it's starting to get the attention that, that it needs, but not the attention that it deserves. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like if we as a Christian community would come together and really, support each other. Right. Let's be honest, man, it's not the support. There's no support. People like to click up, they like to have their own factions, and that's not what the body of Christ is about, man. It's one body, and so I really feel like if we got together, started buying each other music, supporting at the shows, you know what I'm saying? We can really take over the world, because that's what we're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are like, oh, well, you're not supposed to be in the world. They're like, we ain't saying nothing about being in the world, but what's the point of having so many great artists, so many great talent, and nobody hears it? That's or when somebody drops the album like Lecrae, he's the only person. It should be thousands of other people that's on billboards, because we have the music, we have the talent, we have the skill set. So why are we not on Billboard? Why are we not at the Grammys? Why are we not having platinum albums and platinum singles? It's because people are not buying into it. And when I say about people, listen, it's a million upon millions of Christian artists. If we all purchase everybody's single, people will have gold albums, platinum albums. They wouldn't have any choice but to look at Christian hip hop and say, you know what? They are a contender, because right now they're thinking that it's a joke. Yep. And matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you this: I saw an interview with Irv Gotti from Murder Inc. Records. Right. He has a new show out on BET called Tales, where he does R&B, hip hop. He said in the interview, and no disrespect to Irv Gotti, man, shout out to Irv Gotti, but he said in the interview that he was gonna start doing a gospel show. A gospel edition of Tales. And I'm like, okay, wow. I'm thinking he's gonna, do something big, like some good artists. And this man said Kanye West. Now, no disrespect to Kanye West. Kanye West is a great artist, but he said Kanye West because he did Jesus Walk.
No.
I'm thinking like, yo, that's not even a gospel song. You know what I'm saying? And he's not even a gospel artist, but that lets you know, and it lets you see what the world thinks about what we're doing. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Instead of looking at artists who really live their life, who really rap about their life, and that's their title as gospel artists, they look at other artists, you know what I'm saying, who may do something positive, but it's not gospel. You feel me? So we got a lot of work to do, but listen, it won't take that long. As soon as we band together and say, you know what, we're gonna start supporting each other, and the churches, the churches got to get behind it, man. I'm sorry, they got to get behind it. You know what I'm saying? They got to put some money behind it. They got to put some support behind it. They got to stop, you know what I'm saying, half doing stuff. Because listen, when I was secular, I went hard. I ain't gonna lie, I went hard 100%, pour money, support, all of that into it. But when I switched over to gospel, I told myself, I said, look, I'm representing the King now. So the same level of hardness that I went for secular, I got to go harder for God, because guess what? God is the King of Kings. He's A1 quality. God is not mediocre. He's not okay. So we got to put quality behind everything that we do. And a lot of times artists come out and they feel that, oh well, because I'm Christian hip hop, I'm gonna give it to them like it is, and they just better accept it. Like, nah, bro. Listen, I understand, because I'm with you on that level. But what about the person who's not on our level?
Right.
Not saying that we're on the pedestal, but I'm talking about as far as spiritually wise. Everybody doesn't see the same thing. So if you just handed me a CD with writing on it, they just gonna throw it away, because they can go to the store and get a bigger artist with a whole package, you know what I'm saying, for the same price. So we gotta really start supporting each other, putting quality behind everything, and then people start to take notice. But listen, we got some of the best. I'm gonna say we got the best producers, the best artists, the best singers. We got it.
Yep.
Now we just gotta start supporting each other, and you know what I'm saying. People gonna take notice, man.
Amen, man. So that right there is nothing but 100% truth, man. I say that right there is definitely one of the biggest things that is holding back whole of hip hop and a lot of people, man. The lack of support, so much, man. For real. But even with that, man, as long as we keep pushing forward, and as long as we keep trusting God and knowing that God, shoot. That right there is just a whole nother subject, whole nother episode, man. But man, getting back to everything, getting back on track with everything. With you having such a unique sound and a unique style, what are some things that inspire you and inspire your music?
Like I said, man, knowing who I represent, you know, and I had to keep going back and forth, but this time I can prove the point, man. When I was secular, I was doing what I was living, you know what I'm saying? Right. It wasn't all that good, but, you know, it didn't feel authentic to me, you know what I'm saying? Because after I stopped, it's just like, what else can I talk about? You know what I'm saying? I done did everything. What else can I talk about? But now that I'm doing gospel, it feels authentic because this is the life that I'm living.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so that inspires me because I understand that I have to put out A1 quality because I represent the kingdom. I have to represent the kingdom at an all-time high. And, you know, a lot of times people say, man, don't take pride in what you do because that's pride. But I'm like, no, I'm not saying I'm taking pride in what I'm doing, but the inspiration behind what I do is because I know that whoever listens to my music in some type of way is gonna change their life. Who knows, man? I may not save everybody who listens to the music, but it's gonna be so good that you're gonna have to listen again. You're gonna have to listen to the message again, the music again. It's gonna grab you. You're gonna be like, wow, I never thought about that. Oh man, I'm going through that because my music is unorthodox. I'm gonna be honest, it's unorthodox. I'm bold with what I say. You know, because this album that I'm putting out is very bold. But just the inspiration of knowing that what I say is real, and real people are going to gravitate to it and be like, man, you know what? Hey, I went through a divorce, or I was cheated on, or I did get shot at, or this did happen to me. The songs that I have on my album are all true. And so true people with real heart are going to see that, and it's going to change your perspective of not just what gospel music is supposed to sound like, but it's going to change your perspective of what it is to live a positive and God-like life, man, and even the struggles of doing it, because we're not perfect. And I talk about my flaws in all my music. I talk about everything that I went through, everything that I did wrong. And so it lets them know, like, yo, I'm a real person. I'm not just this big, bad Christian. Like, no, I'm a real person, man. I messed up daily. And I talk about that, but I also talk about how good God is, how he forgave me, and how I was able to overcome all that, you know? So that's what inspires me, man.
Amen, man. Amen, man. Amen. So, hey, man, so one more thing before we head out. To that individual who is left right now with a heavy heart, who has a big choice to make, and they say for instance, like they're at a crossroad and don't know which way to go. What is something that you can say to help encourage that brother or sister?
Listen, I know you heard it before. Keep your head up and stay persistent and stay patient, because the Bible tells us to stay patient. That's all you got to do, because things don't happen overnight. And whether you want to be an artist, whether you want to be a lawyer, a doctor, look at some of the most famous people. They all started from one point. You may not have the support that you want. You may not have the money that you want. But as long as you're staying patient and you having faith, that's all God wants to see. If you can do a lot with a little, imagine what you can do with a lot. So you just got to stay persistent and keep going, because it's not the end. It's not the end. And I encourage everybody to educate yourself. Go to school, finish school, go to college, finish college. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be faithful. It's okay to be committed. Just make sure that you're staying patient, all right? Because it's going to happen for you. Whatever you want to happen, stay patient, praise God, and just stay humble all day.
Amen. There you go. Hey, so right before you get up out of here, tell everybody how they can find you on social media.
Most definitely, man. You can find me on Twitter at Mister ATL, and let me say it. Mr. Mister, all right? Mister ATL on Twitter, Facebook, Mister ATL Music. You can find me on Instagram at Real Mister ATL. You can also visit my official website, MrATLmusic.com. And I'm on all music platforms, man. Make sure you go get Beauty out right now.
Amen. And speaking of Beauty, you want to go and bring this track in real quick, bruh?
Most definitely, man. Hey, this is my new single, Beauty, produced by Ron J. Marr. New video shot by Cold Breed Music. out right now on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, and worldwide. You heard it here first, man, all day.
All right, man, there you have it. Hey, y'all enjoy this track, and we'll have more Chop Shop right after this. Yeah.